I'm Laurie Coton with Coton House. We do remodeling, real estate, interior design, and investment building. Today, I wanted to talk to you about East Downtown, otherwise known as EADO. It started out in the 30s as Chinatown, and it really was full of warehouses, small restaurants, and grocery stores. In the 80s, it really started becoming kind of a no man's land because the majority of people moved out to Southwest Houston, where land was more plentiful and a lot less expensive. So there were a lot more opportunities out there. In the meantime, there was just a lot of vacancy over here until BBVA Stadium went up with the Dash and the Dynamo, and Minute Maid Stadium went up with the Astros, and then it was kind of an explosion over here. So in 2008, the district formed for this area to really help rejuvenate it. And what they did was they asked in a contest for people to come up with names for the area, and in the top 3 names, EADO was one of them. And so East Downtown became EADO. So now what you'll see is a lot of newer built townhomes, 3- and 4-story townhomes, and upwardly mobile professionals. These homes are great not only because they're situated so close to downtown, you could actually just ride your bike and skip traffic, but it's also really wonderful because you're in the middle of multiple major highways. So it's a quick jaunt to really anywhere you want to go, and you can bypass a lot of the traffic. At the same time, it's a really fun neighborhood. There's wonderful restaurants like Nancy's Hustle, which has delicious food and a wonderful wine menu. There's also fun places like Rodeo Goat, one of my favorite places in town to get great hamburgers. And it's called Rodeo Goat because the owner actually went to the rodeo with his goat when he was a young man. So it gives homage to the rodeo. You can also come to a wonderful place like we're at today, which is Leland House. It's wonderful on beautiful days like today where it's sunny, and you can sit outside on the porch, or for brunch, they've got great mimosas and wonderful breakfast menus. The other thing is that this area is just fun. There are so many great venues for theater, for music, different kinds of performances, and great beer. Eighth Wonder Brewery is just down the road. They have an outside area where you can listen to music, they have food trucks, and just right across the street is True Anomaly, which is actually owned with some partners that work at NASA. They're NASA scientists. So I think that's pretty cool, and a lot of people don't know that. Another one of my favorites that's right next door to Rodeo Goat is the Truck Yard. It is such a fun place to go. It's got a carnival type atmosphere, a Ferris wheel, it's got outside patios, a bar. It's so colorful and vibrant, and it's also really, really creative. Any time of the day you can come and you'll see a lot of people lingering around. There's tons of murals on some of these old warehouses, and all different sorts of murals and people taking pictures of them. So you see the creativity there, but there's also a lot of these warehouses that have been turned into almost like creative think tanks. So people are producing and creating, and not just art, but functional pieces too. There's a lot of the 3- and 4-story townhouses, but there's also, with some of these warehouses, loft type settings. So a lot of people that are moving in from New York or other places tend to like those because they're just interesting. And let's face it, Houston doesn't have a lot of that because we're a pretty new city. So come to EADO and let Coton House show you around. It's a wonderful part of the city.